quiet time becomes something you fit in instead of something you enter into. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to move through your day without ever actually slowing down enough to spend quiet time with God? You get so swept up in the noise and in the pace of just doing. I'll share 3 truths that reshape how you experience quiet time with God. If that's you, I'm walking the quiet hills of Italy today, and I'd love for you to join me. Let's go for a walk. Now, this first truth is around when God is silent. If you've reached out and been very intentional about spending quiet time with God, and you feel like you're sitting there by yourself, you do not feel God's presence. You may be praying, you may be journaling, you may be in a tight spot and you're asking for answers, clarity, direction, guidance, and you are hearing nada from God. That right there can spoil your momentum to go back the next day and to get into a rhythm of spending quiet time with God. You might even reason, what's the point? Because I just keep showing up and I don't feel or experience anything. Here's what I want you to know. Here's a key takeaway. Silence never, ever means absence. God is always present with you, whether it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock in the morning. He never leaves you. He hears the words that come off your tongue, the words written in that journal pad. And guess what? He even hears it before, he knows it when it's on your heart. That's how close he is to you. So never think, what's the point? Because I'm just going to show up and keep, not experiencing anything. I want you to keep showing up. God is at work, and this is, I call it an opportunity for me to demonstrate my faith, for me to show God that, Lord, I know you are here. The next time you feel as though you are praying and you are being intentional about spending time with God and you do not sense his presence, keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back knowing that he is present. When he reveals his hand to you, finally, that he is there with you, it will all begin to make sense. So his silence never means absence. I always see it as an opportunity to demonstrate my faith. Lord Jesus, I'm not hearing anything at this moment. I'm not sensing a bit of guidance and direction, but I know in time you will reveal what is next. My job is to just keep the faith and keep the lines of communication open. The second truth is that your true strength is found in the hush, not the hustle. Quiet time with God is so interesting because Jesus gave us the perfect model. We know that Jesus walked the face of this earth and he performed miracle after miracle. But so often, Jesus withdrew. He withdrew to the point where sometimes his disciples had no idea where he was. But he knew his source. And Jesus walked this earth with authority. And if Jesus needed to pull away and to be with his Father, who are you and I not to need that to accomplish the things that we need to do? In other words, Jesus knew where he needed to go to pull away. Hi, sweetheart. And he did just that. And so sometimes we look at our quiet time as checking off a box. We just kind of just get it in. And I will say 5 minutes is better than no time. 2 minutes is better than no time. The third truth is just the importance of starting with God. I will share with you that I'm a person that spends time with God, but I was working on a project. I was pouring my heart and soul into this project. And I was behind, the deadline was coming, and I jumped up early in the morning. And even before I prayed anything, I just dove right back into my work, trying to pull it all together, and nothing was flowing. The things that I had created the night before, I looked at it with a different eye and I didn't like it. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here? And God would show me that in this instance, I really needed him. I really needed him. And I didn't seek him. That situation where I started my day early, papers all over the kitchen table, trying to pull it together without seeking God, it was a powerful lesson for me. And so I don't pick up a thing in the morning in terms of work without prayer, without seeking clarity from God first. And what is so interesting is when I start my day like that, most often the ideas will flow, or I will get brand new ideas that I never even thought. Because again, this is my source for renewal. And I will tell you, as we begin to close, a source for renewal for me here is to walk with God. This is when I walk with nothing blaring in my ears. I just walk and give this time to him. Of course, I have a place in my home where I spend quiet time with him, but there's nothing better than quiet time with him on a walk. And so, and I do this, and I'm walking in the hills of Italy, so this is proof that I do this wherever I go. And so now I want to encourage you that no matter where you are today, go grab your shoes and take your own God walk, and know that when you're walking, he's walking with you.